Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. My name is Brian, your host and commentator. We're going to go ahead and begin this quest by a trail on the campfire. We gotta get some xander root and some brock flower. Didn't mean to crouch there and be all sneaky. There's Cheyenne. You taking your time. Just standing there, actually. Shit, this doggo's just standing here. So we gotta go up and around to get to that second watering thing. Remember, I showed off the shovel in the last episode, but I wanted to save it for this one since we need a shovel to dig up things. You don't need it to complete the quest, but we're gonna go to the cemetery or the graveyard where we had our grave dug and were found by Victor. So let's grab this shovel. It's a free one. I don't think the shop sells a shovel until you start this quest. I could be wrong about that, but I believe there's also one at the shop now. But we'll just go ahead and grab a free one. We're gonna head up to the schoolhouse real quick.
Hey.
Just powder ganger hanging out.
Damn, running low on smokes again.
Just randomly. I guess they do be kind of wandering around the area. They're kind of known in the area. We're gonna go up here to the schoolhouse though, where we're gonna get a xander root. That'll be our first line of action to take. It's a pretty simple quest. We'll try and do a little bit of filler in here as we can. Oh man, we got some large mantises. Time to let's thump these fools. Get thumped. Boom, look at that. 1 XP for each of them. I like it. Alright, here is where we'll find the xander root. We will explore the schoolhouse, which is what Sonny gave us the bobby pins and that skill magazine for, but we'll do that during the Good Springs Town episode. And we will not, remember, save that magazine. There's going to be 3 locks later on about, I don't know. Let's see, I don't know, maybe like 10 episodes in, maybe not that many, maybe like 8 episodes in, part 8. I don't know, not too shortly from now, there's going to be 3 locks that are going to have a lock difficulty of 75, so this magazine's going to give us the +10. It's the only like real easy one to find prior to, or at least the one that's directly given to you. And get my laser out. We got a rad scorpion up here. It's good, Victor. Sometimes Victor gets like killed by the shit up here. It's like, damn it, because you can get some XP off him later with a skill check. Let's get this bark scorpion. Oh, I'm so scared. Ooh, get critted. Oh, I missed that one. That's alright, I'll land 3 for 4. I've been doing pretty good on ammo. I think this is worth some, right? 35 for a pound? Yeah, I'll take it. Another mod I installed, by the way. Or it's another feature I turned on by a mod I installed is, you can see down there at the bottom it says storing items here seems unsafe. So we know which containers are not safe to store items, like ones that'll reset, and we know which ones are. So that's a good thing. We have some bloat flies up here. This is like all the combat we're going to be doing this episode is killing some. We haven't been really super combative lately. Or I don't know what to call it. Let's go and blast this thing. This thing's ugly. Get out of here. Stupid floaty. You bloaty bitch. You bloaty floaty bitch. He's like, Mah! He's really mad. Whiffed on that first shot. 5% chance to whiff. It's like rolling a 1 on a d20. Except it's not like a critical fail, I guess. These guys are only worth 1 XP, so it's really not worth the ammo, honestly, but that's fine. It's going to take them out quicker. Now, walking underneath this water tower here, by the way, walking underneath that can trigger the... can trigger the character respec. So keep that in mind. Don't wander too far under there. Don't want to trigger it yet. There's the brock flower. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to take it. Add it. Okay, so we have a few graves up here that we're going to go ahead and dig up. We're going to do this episode instead of the town episode, because this is kind of a short episode. Plus, we're up here for this quest, so it's kind of like the quest area, you know? You can put it that way. I'm just going to grab everything. There's the first grave. Let's go over here to the second grave. Let's grave rob this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, yeah. If it's less than 5, I gotta take them on my... I gotta take them one by one. We got some distinct cigarette butts here. There's 7 of them. I think we'll find like 3 or 4 of them later on, too. I'm gonna go ahead and nab all these, though. I think these just sit in your inventory as quest items, like key items, you know. They don't take up any space or anything. I'm gonna grab all 7 of them. This is the grave that we were gonna get tossed into, or that we perhaps were tossed into before Victor found us. Keep out. So yeah, don't wander under there. Alright, so we've grave robbed 2 graves so far. I think there's 3 more. Over here you'll see a snow globe. There's 7 of these in the game. This is the first one we're gonna find, and we will not find our second snow globe for a really long time, so be aware that. You found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. Ooh. Sounds hot. Okay, we got grave number 3 here. Man, these graves, they have leveled stuff. They do not have a lot of good leveled stuff. I think the chew does +1 to perception. Is that what it does? And agility and -30 sleep. Okay, look at that. That magnum round. So yeah, that's all of them right there. Just 3 more. There's 5 graves up here to dig up. Sounds good to me. Okay, now that we're done grave robbing, let's just shoot on back. I'm just gonna run on back to Good Spring Source because I kind of want to go over some things. On the next 2 episodes, the next 2 episodes, we're gonna have 2 quests, and they are mutually exclusive. So you can only choose one, and over the other. So I'm gonna go ahead and do both of those, show both sides of the story, if you will. The choice I make first is the non-canon one. So the next episode is going to be non-canon, which is called Run Good Springs Run. This is going to be our first faction moment starting in these next 2 episodes. There's going to be some technical stuff I'm going to do in order to not ruin my reputation with one of the factions. It's going to hurt my reputation, but it won't ruin it. By doing that, it'll still allow us to do their quests in the area. So we'll still be able to, even though they won't really like us particularly, we'll still be able to do the quests. Here, I gotta keep going a little further. This leads down there to like a fork. You'll see there's that shack over there, I guess. That's Gene skydiving. Let's see. Let's go over here. The tutorial area is pretty big. There is a pretty big area for it. Come on. Okay, there's the 3rd watering hole. They are kind of far off town. But yeah, I wanted to go over that so you're prepared for next episode. Okay, Sonny, I found your 2 stupid ingredients.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine.
They better do
right,
just
now.
fine.
We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder.
Alright.
Go on over to that campfire
like
now. Give it a try.
I actually don't like healing powder because it gives you -1 perception. It's not very good. And it heals your HP 18 seconds so I get 18 hit points. It's just not very good, but it's going to complete a quest for us and give us
That's
experience.
not bad,
so
see?
I'll do it.
All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how.
Yeah.
Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor.
Cheyenne's a fucking dog.
Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers.
Okay.
She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
She'd be cross with you. Better not get on her bad side, then. We'll go meet Trudy, I guess. We're also going to score our first level at the end of this episode, so that's pretty cool. I'll just go ahead and wander on up. I will do more fast traveling, but I just want to keep talking about how things are going to go, I guess. we'll head to the road and take that back to the saloon. How does that sound? Take the most direct route. But yeah, we will. There's gonna be some technicalities in the 5th episode where I don't know. I'll explain it all in that episode. Just be ready for it. But it allows you to side with one faction while still being able to do the other faction's quests, despite kind of ruining your reputation with them a bit. And we're going to be kind of doing a lot of that. We're going to be trying to bounce around and stuff and, try and get as much content done as we can on one save file. And then there will be parts where I'm like, okay, hey, you have to make a hard save here, where this is like the point of no return, like I did with the Fallout 4 walkthrough towards the end when you're doing the final faction quest lines where you're like taking out all the other factions, and it's all getting nutty and shit. So that's kind of the idea. Let's head on into the saloon and talk to Trudy. I wonder if she's having an argument with some guy.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
To the
Keep that in
ground.
mind. Now, if
So
you're
I
not going to buy
threw it on the
something,
ground.
get out.
What the hell? What do you
We're going to talk to
want?
Joe Cobb real quick. What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town.
That son of a bitch.
Serve these idiots
This
right.
is your
if me and
territory.
My guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Okay. Well, let's say I help you take over this town.
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
Yeah, those two are just staring at us over there by the bar. This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Oh, okay, you guys are the ones in charge. What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
So here we can do a 20 speech check. It'll give us 20 XP, which will be enough to level me up, I believe. I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
Ooh, that's bad. What's been going on in the rest of the
Same old
wasteland?
shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
There's our level up. Do you know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Okay. What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough
I've heard of
gangs,
these guys.
but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Sounds good. Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Joe Cobb and do our level up. Now, remember, we need a lot of lockpick in order to get into this level 75 lockpick safe here, so in Trudy's Saloon, but we won't be doing that until the Good Springs Town episode. Now, these are all pretty bad. I don't know. I guess I'll do... Like, these are already just bad perks to begin with. And I'm not going to go over these now. I'll go over them later on when we respec our character. For right now, I think I'll just take the intense training just so I can put 1 point into endurance, I guess, for health. I don't know. No, I'll do strength. I'll do strength. Why not? So I can carry a few more things. All right, let's go and talk to Tree. This is just a Good Spring settler. He has nothing to say.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Okay. So you have a bunch of dialogue here that I'm not going to... Or maybe I will, but here we go. Let's go over
Not
all
much,
this
other than there were a bunch of
first.
freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Well, shit. We can look at that radio, but we're going to save that for the Good Springs Town episode. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area
That's
is overrun
stupid.
with the
Why
kind of
is
critters
that?
that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Yeah, it's that bad. All right, so where were they heading?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and
Leader's trying
avoid
to
the
strip?
15. He'd have to go
Strip
east.
down naked.
Take Highway 93 up.
Matthew Perry's stripping down naked. So yeah, we're gonna not talk to her about these two right here yet, okay? Do you know that robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Alright, well, what does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Yeah, interesting. You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy. How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Okay, never mind. Let's talk about something else. Alright, does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorner meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers
good for
heading
them.
south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The
Okay.
Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble.
Oh, my.
They dress up like
Yeah.
Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them.
So they're a bunch of
The
weirdos.
rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Okay, well, and then you can
Got it.
barter with it right now if you want. I'm going to save all this for the town episode after we've gathered everything. I'm going to barter with the actual store. Maybe I'll grab here. She does have 2 anti-venoms. I think I might... Ooh, fixing things. I think I will grab some things while I'm here. Meeting people, that's a good one for speech. I'll take this barter one. I'll take the magazines on her, so I guess it's a good time to do that. Alright, cool. Maybe I'll sell stuff to
Give
her
me a
later
shout
on.
if you need anything
Yeah, we're going to
else.
save those other 2 speech options for later on. We don't want to get that quest started quite yet. Where should I end this episode? I guess I'll end it outside because this is going to be kind of like the basic. Yeah, okay, Sunny and Cheyenne made it. We'll do this for the next couple of episodes. How about that? Boom, there we go. I like this a lot. Easy Pete off to the left. Got the Prospector Saloon off to the right. We'll wait. Yep, Cheyenne just went in. Okay, yeah, let's end this episode here. I'm going to thank you all for watching. My name's Brian, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.